let's go. So, I'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. I guess we stand sometimes we don't. We sit a long time. I see flags. All right.
There we go.
Well, everybody's
There you
flag.
go.
Everybody's flag. I can see the hammer and sickle. All right, let's be serious, guys.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, I'd like to have a motion to adopt the agenda.
Make motion.
Second. Have a second. All those in favor? All right, passes unanimously. I'm sorry, who seconded? I'm already off. I did. Okay, then. Okay,
We're rushing.
do we have any communications? No? I don't have any communications. Public comment, we have 3 meetings. Hi, David. Well, it's only your second week. It's only your second week.
Yes, yeah.
The first one, it didn't go to plan. Okay, 3. Do we have any public comment? No, nobody has anything to say? Okay. All right, we'll go to the director's report.
Okay, all right. So I wanted to highlight a few things from July since we didn't get to talk. Yes.
Mike.
Mike, Megan,
Okay.
Elizabeth Pearl, and Gabby Pasick.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I'm going to give a condensed version. I did want to share some highlights from July since I didn't get to share those. Okay, so our museum passes are obviously being checked out a lot because it's summertime, so it's excited. The Dia Beacon is one of the most popular ones that's been checked out so far. It's our new one, so yay.
Where is that? Which one?
In Beacon,
Oh,
DIA, the Dia.
Oh, I want to go there. I'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
installations, if you like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So June was the end of our year of the arts, and just as a recap, we offered a total of 100 art programs over the course of a year, on top of our regular programs. So that was exciting. Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Well, nope. It was a collective. It was the whole building, children and adults, and circulation participated in this. It was in every person. Yes, this committee met once a month. To make sure that we were constantly ahead of ourselves, planning and coordinating programs. So even someone who is not a typical programmer really stepped out of her comfort zone and stepped up and offered some exciting programs that were very popular.
That's nice.
Yep. In June, we received an unrestricted donation made to the library in honor of Ned Fallon of $500. Yeah. Our children's thermostat was replaced in June. It's working much better now, as you can tell. It's cold. What did we else? Oh, in June, we also me and Sue went to the senior center and did a patriotic wreath. 12 seniors completed the craft, and they loved it. They were great. It was a little challenging for some of them, but a lot of them, we got really good positive feedback that they enjoyed it. We're going to be going back in the fall to do another fall craft.
That's real cool.
Mike and I have been there 3 times now to do tech help, where we've helped seniors with their devices, and some were really quick, some we couldn't help them, but they were really all appreciative. We did library card signups there. We did 6 library card signups there. Some of them hadn't used their library card in years, so that was really exciting. I went to a breakfast club at the shops at Lake Street. I met some small business vendors, so that was really nice. They haven't had another one yet, but they recognized me and they were excited to be speaking with someone from the library, so that was great. We've been doing the RCLS road trip. We've had a lot of different signups, not as many new cards, but it's been really nice having different people from different areas come into the building. And as I said before the meeting started, we have two staff members who are almost done with it. So Mike Magan and Barbara Sikorsky, they're almost done visiting all of the libraries.
Wow.
So they're really excited about that. Yeah. I wanted to share a Google review. Someone took the time to write a Google review for Sue and Scott. So it said, I had a very good experience at Monroe Library. The gentleman helped me for a copy. My decorations were very nice, very helpful, and very patient. Thank you very much, Scott. I also want to thank Sue for your help. She gave me lots of help today. They are very nice and professional staff at Monroe Free Library. So that was nice. Someone went out of their way to do a Google review. Yeah. Exciting things happening for our summer reading program. It came to an end last week, but we had over 160 signups. A crazy amount of teen volunteers who were all spectacular and great, and the programs were phenomenal this year. So children did a really great job with that. And then what else do I want to share? Interestingly enough, in July we had 11 tutor.com sessions. So even though in the summer and they tell you the breakdown of who's offering it, so who's taking advantage of it, and it was high school students for math. So there was.
What was that? That's the tutoring?
Tutor.com.
I actually, I thought I had printed that page and I noted that there's been an uptick in that.
Oh,
usage,
yeah.
And that's really great because it's a valuable program and I was afraid it wasn't being used.
Yeah, me too. You're going to see a big push for it, I'd say, in the fall because now the whole system has it.
Mhm.
And so when we go into the libraries and do our library cards, we're really going to push it that all of you now have access to tutor.com. This is how you use it. In the middle school and the high school, we're going to do computer, show them how to get to it. Whereas the lower grades, we're just going to mention it. But in the upper grades, we're going to show them how to access
The
it.
lower grades will probably show you how it's covered.
Oh, absolutely.
So all that's offered in our CLS program?
Correct. Yeah. Originally, we had taken on that as an additional cost to offer, but then other people saw the value in it, and so we decided as a group to do it. Yeah,
I
and that-
reviewed the whole RCLS contract that we're offering over the last couple of months and realized how much they
Oh yeah.
offer, and the cost is pretty cheap.
Oh yeah.
What they offer.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I was gonna say, it makes it cheaper
Yes,
for
yes.
us because
I'm just
we were,
wondering, hardware, infrastructure, but all that is probably wrapped up. That's all that wrapped up in that.
It's all in
Yeah,
those
it's all
infrastructure fees.
involved.
It was interesting, they actually spoke about that at one of the last RCLS board meetings about the benefits that they're able to do by group negotiating. on behalf of
Yeah.
the
I was
libraries.
just looking at
Yeah. It's
cost.
always
Of the, I think, how many are there? There's 41 libraries.
40,
47.
47
So
libraries.
Of the 47, I think there's only 11 that opt out.
Okay. So
Mhm.
this is fully supported. Fully supported. Okay. I mean, it's
Well, we're considered
I
a
looked at the
hybrid.
cost, and the cost is so low compared to the services that are offered.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
Provided,
Yeah, if you were to go out and get it.
So
yeah.
we have
That's
also,
That's the advantage of being part of RCLS.
Yeah.
yeah,
that
I
you're
mean,
part
I get
of-
that.
Yeah,
But I
you're
mean,
part of a
but
consortium.
everything changes over time. I mean, with infrastructure cost and everything like that, it changes very rapidly.
Yeah.
But the services that they're offering outweighs the infrastructure costs. And the infrastructure
And as
costs
with
wrap up
anything
as
like a
well.
gym membership, so long as you're using all those
Yes,
benefits.
right.
So that's why smaller libraries
Yes.
might opt out, because they don't need to have the interlibrary connectivity.
Right.
Some of the
So
stuff
do you
is-
also have a part-time infrastructure individual IT person? Or is that
We do.
provided with? Okay.
Yeah, Jerome. So
That's fine,
we have
Jerome.
an
That's-
employee
yeah,
who
that's
does a lot of our other. So not all of our hardware is RCLS. So
Right.
he
That's what I
maintains
anticipated.
that. Yeah.
Of course.
So as you
Sorry.
know, it's okay. No, absolutely. The
Ask
petitions.
questions, those are good questions.
Yes. The petition signatures were submitted on August 3rd. As you know, a total of an additional 467. So the final count was 867. The town clerk confirmed that the signatures were reviewed and accepted and sent to the Board of Elections. So now we're waiting to hear back from them, which I think we haven't gotten a confirmation, but I think it's pretty much a done deal because they reached back out they wanted the proposition in lowercase, not uppercase, because apparently the way it's always been, it's all uppercase. They're like, no, we want it in lowercase. It doesn't even. So if they're going through the process of doing that, then
God for bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I know. So,
I just want to say thanks to everybody on the board for the great teamwork.
And thanks to you for pushing everybody.
absolutely, thank you, Martha.
Did I have a choice?
Right, because we don't have a choice.
Others would have given up. Walter Nico is a border collie.
But now we're to that point, but now we still have to get.
Absolutely. Elizabeth and I and the management team, we already started talking about a theme for this year. I think it's going to be something related to community, how the library builds community, supports community. We're still hashing out the details. So,
That's a great idea.
yeah.
Yes.
Our catalog search is now live. Our public facing catalog search, Aspen, is now live. If you haven't had a chance to browse through and search for a book in the system, not on the app, but like, if you go from our website, it's a completely different search experience. There's a lot of special lists and customizations that we'll be able to put together and highlight our collection in new ways. So that's exciting. I know Mike has been working on what they call placards. So if you search for the word movie, our Movies on the Lawn program will pop up as a flyer and tell you when that program is happening. If Sue offers a craft program and anyone types in the word craft, her Crafternoon flyer with the next program date will pop up. So it's just another way to encourage people. Also with our services. So someone's searching for language learning, our Mango app will pop up. So it's a really great way for us to highlight services that people might not be aware of. It's a little bit of work on our end, but I think it's worth it in
So
the end.
is that offered through RCLS as well?
Yes.
Some extension.
Yeah, so what happened was they vetted it. We looked through all these different types of vendors, and then we wrote evaluations, and then the DA, the Directors Association, voted to move forward with Aspen. So we're also in the process right now of picking a new ILS system, which is like our back end of how we put patrons in our system and how we look them up and how we check things in and out. So we're in the process of voting on a new one. So I know Melanie and Mary and Diane sat in on a few of those webinars and myself to get a feel for what would be the most user-friendly and upgrade from what we currently have. So there hasn't been a decision yet. The committee is going to pitch their recommendation on Thursday, and then I think we'll vote on it in September. So we'll see. So it'll be a better, hopefully.
And you like it.
Well, there was 3.
There were 3.
Yeah.
I like one of them.
Koha, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I like too.
Their support seemed to be the most cohesive, and I just felt like they would provide the best customer service, which is what we're gonna need. The programs are fairly similar,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the support that you really wanna look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
So true.
Absolutely. As you might have read, we hired a children's assistant who's sitting at the desk right outside.
Very personable.
She's very personable. She jumped right in. She was a former volunteer. So she's very enthusiastic and excited to be here. Puzzle exchange. Sue and Mike are launching a puzzle exchange. One of the things that Mike kind of learned as he's been traveling across the libraries is that a lot of libraries are offering puzzles. We were kind of hesitant because we were worried about the pieces and who's going to count them, and that's a big responsibility. So we're kind of doing it. We're calling it honor puzzles. So we're, it's not going to get circulated. It's take one, bring it back. If you lose a piece, don't bring it back. We've got, we're not accepting donations at this time. But some of the staff have submitted some of their puzzles, and they're going to be launching it soon. So we're excited to see that take off.
I love that.
Oh yeah, right? Yeah, because we do the honor books. We do the honor books, so he felt like it might be an easy connection for people to understand what that means. So, other thing I wanted to highlight is that the combined annual report for all of the system libraries, I looked at it. There were some interesting stats that I thought I would share. So in 2022, member libraries saw a 15.4% increase of overall circulation. So that's great. People are coming back to the library. People are borrowing material. 40% of the Monroe population has library cards. That's great.
Yeah, I thought that was
Yeah.
terrific.
That's great. 40%.
40%.
great.
40%. Yes.
That's great.
Our
That was one of the takeaways last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That we were at, like, record low numbers.
yeah. Our total collection circ was 105,184. We have over 45,000 books in our collection.
Yeah,
So,
that's amazing.
yeah, we're on the higher end, honestly. We really are on the higher end of our collection. I mean, I think we could tighten up our collection a little bit. And, we are going through that process right now, just, kind of looking at the space and shifting things. And, there's some things that are easily like, we know we can kind of get rid of some, like I know Mike's working on the tech books right now, looking through what's not relevant anymore. That's the easiest to kind of get rid of. Windows for dummies.
How am I gonna learn about that?
I thought this was a really interesting stat. We offered 393 programs last year, which was above the system average number of programs offered, but it was below the average of attendance. And attendance doesn't always mean everything, but it was just an interesting thing that we were above average in offerings, but below average in attendance. So.
Well, a part of that could be we just don't have a great space.
That is true. That is true.
And I think that impacts people's desire to come. If you're gonna be jammed into little chairs or, out in the front.
Right.
Well, we're
I think-
already
I think-
jammed in right here.
Right,
I think
exactly.
Before we make decisions on that information, we need to have more information as
Sure.
in maybe, and it might be particularly on timing. It might be
Oh,
that when
absolutely.
we offer some certain programs that may be at 4:30 versus 5:30 or 6:30, which some people may
agree.
not be able to make it. They may
Right.
have good intentions and
For
then
sure.
be able to get
Yeah, I
them.
mean, our program is
So to have
experiencing that all the
more-
time.
More
Range.
detail on that
Yeah,
would help
details.
tremendously
Yeah,
make a more, well,
yeah. I agree.
better
Yeah,
decision.
so part of our long range plan is surveying our community, finding more information out from them, and we're starting to take those steps to get to know our patrons' needs and availability a little better, because I know I struggled last week to get to the end of summer reading party. I had to
Right.
leave work early to go get the girls because it started at 4. So,
But even just
as a
keeping
working
track of
parent,
who
you
showed
know.
up or who didn't show up,
Of course.
that we don't even need to engage.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So there's a combination of that. Yeah, I
Just
think.
keeping track.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they have all that information.
Yeah,
How many
yeah,
people signed up, who didn't show up. Yeah.
Well, Amanda's big on statistics.
Yes. Yeah, I
So,
think
no
data is
worries
important.
there.
That's what we're
Right.
about.
I wanted to mention about your professional development. As a reminder, you have to complete 2 hours of professional development by the end of the calendar year in order to remain an active board member. I'll chat with you later about it. It's not complicated.
There's
Um,
a class tomorrow night.
There's a class tomorrow night on
at 6
censorship.
o'clock on censorship. I signed up for it.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to, but I'm not.
It's
gonna be
online.
available.
Yeah, yeah. And I did
It's on the
get you guys.
RCLS site.
Yes, on their calendar.
Yeah.
I did get you guys access, I think a while back when we were looking for alternatives to the sexual harassment training, to Niche Academy. So if you look in your emails and search for Niche Academy, you should have access to that. You can
How do you
also
spell that, Amanda?
NICHE, Niche
N as
Academy,
in
N
Nan-
as in Nancy,
NICHE, like
like
the
niche
word.
Do we have to do the
Niche.
harassment training again?
every year.
Oh,
Every
just
year.
like
Every
work.
year,
Is
just
it
like
up?
work.
Lisa,
No,
you don't
not
have-
yet.
I don't have to do HIPAA anymore anyway.
So on Niche Academy, there is a set list of trustee trainings that you can access, and that can count towards your 2 hours as well. But again, I know it's hard for us all to get together. I do have the ability to offer a training. So, if you guys want to explore
Online and
that.
self-paced.
Online self-paced Niche Academy, yes, and the other ones as well. Yeah, the other thing I want to bring up before some comments is September is Library Card Sign Up Month, and Elizabeth and I are working on a larger campaign this year to get people involved in it and get people excited about Library Card Sign Up Month. Some of the things we're doing is we're going to do a raffle, I think, where if you're a current card holder, bring someone like a family member or a friend in the service area, you get entered into a raffle. If you're a new patron and you sign up for a card, you get entered into a separate raffle. We're going to do a sign-up tree. We're going to try and work with the local businesses and see if we can do library card sign-ups at a business at a particular time, just to be other places and get people engaged. We're also going to probably be reaching out to you for some quotes about how you used your library card and why you use your library card.
And when you go out, please do voters registration cards.
Yeah,
Cause I found when we were doing signatures,
a lot of people, right?
I handed out voter registration cards when I
Mhm.
had the with
I
me.
have to check the deadline. The deadline hasn't passed yet to register to
think
vote,
so.
right? No, right, because we do the registration sign up in the lobby. Yeah, so I think it's October 20 something. Yeah, I think it's like October 20 something is the last time you can register to vote. So yeah, we'll do that too. So so we'll be doing that. Elizabeth and I will be at the community barbecue this weekend from 4 to 8. We'll be there representing the library, but also doing like a fun like outdoorsy activity. We're still not sure about the cheese festival. Not sure. The
We don't know if it's.
we
gonna
don't, no,
happen.
we don't know if we're
Oh, it's
participating. We're not sure if we're gonna participate yet. I'm
Oh.
trying to coordinate, get some details ironed out with that. So we'll see.
It's
The
like
yard.
Christmas place last year, and we had a lot of traction over here.
No,
So,
yeah.
You mean they don't donate a spot to us?
No,
Really?
no, because the money that they get from the vendors they use to pay the musicians. That's what they told me last year. So
Last year was,
Yeah, like they really
Kids.
pay the
Who's
musicians a
kids?
lot.
yeah, some of them are. Yeah. The Joanne's yard sale is September 23rd. We're really excited about that. Our fall yard sale.
Do we have a 5 a.m. protocol in effect?
Oh my God. We are all set.
I hope so.
We are all set.
Are we-
Joanne.
A 5 a.m. protocol.
Oh,
Are we gonna have a trustee table again?
I would like for you guys to have it. I mean, that's up to you guys if you
Not
want to
doing
manage
it all by myself again.
No.
What?
Tell you a story about it.
Oh, okay.
When is it?
September 23rd. It's a Saturday.
Oh,
Yeah.
9:23.
And 9:23. Yep.
That's not a good day for me. Okay.
All right. We can. You guys can.
Yeah, sure, say that.
I know.
One thing that we are discontinuing is our Envisionware mobile print. It's a service that's one of the least used services. So basically on our website, you can upload a document and then it'll get printed out here. A lot of people now, what they do is we have an email address and people just email their document to that email address. So there's no real need for us to be paying for this additional service. So it'll be discontinued by the end of this month.
How much is it? Just to.
It was $13.58. So
1,358. So that's a good sizable
year?
That's a
savings.
chunk.
yeah,
money.
so we have to pay. So we have to pay up. Well, it's not for the year. It was a 2-year contract, so it was through 2024. But what happened was, is when we went hybrid, this got separated from our Envisionware bill, and it was like, well, who pays this? Does it go through our CLS? Does it go through Monroe directly? So there was a little bit of confusion. So they sent us a bill. And when I looked at it and I said, you know what, maybe I should check the usage of that. And I talked to Sue and I talked to Mike and they said it's a barely used service. And since we have another system set in place, I asked them to just kind of cut it off at the end of the month. So that's what we're doing. So we still have to pay up till the end of the month, but it will be a savings moving forward.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so just a few comments from patrons because we have some pretty good ones here. Bear loves the library so much. Bear is one of our younger patrons that comes in all the time. He's really cute. Bear, yeah, yeah. Your library is clean and organized.
That would be the first thing I look at when I go to the library.
Books don't smell like books. Nice.
Please bring back passes to the cultural institution in the city, Museum of Natural History, Children's Museum, Intrepid, Brooklyn Museum, etc. This woman also made a comment on the Facebook page that I responded to, and I recommended her to go to the DL. So I explained to her how we select our museum passes. It's based on price and usage. So, you know, every year they come up for renewal, Sue makes some decisions about which direction to go. So, and the woman understood, so that was fine.
That's all.
Yep. I'd like to suggest to have more computers in the children's area and more video game sessions for 5th grade, from 2nd to 5th grade. Oh, Marilyn.
Did she say I'd like to suggest?
Yes. Great service. Great service. Love to all of you. Wonderful people. New York Times is unreadable on Firefox. Please use Google Chrome. I think we looked into that. Thank you for making a library. And I think that was it. Yeah.
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 All
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah. All positive.
More of them.
right? People doing this
Yeah, people are doing
No,
this
but
more.
that's a heavy comment from probably a kid.
Yeah, oh, it is a kid,
Making
but yeah,
library,
thank you for
that's-
making a library. It's definitely a
making
kid.
library is a big like,
Yeah,
think about that.
absolutely.
A lot that goes into that.
I think so. Yeah, and we're getting a lot of positive, I think, feedback on social and stuff. People are replying, "Thank you so much." Like for the summer reading, a few people responded, said, "Thank you so much. We had a great time this summer. We enjoyed the program." So it's been.
Yeah.
Can I just ask how fun was that pirate event?
Oh my God,
Girls were
the
amazing.
girls loved it. It was so great. I'd never seen so many kids engaged for
Yeah.
such a long time.
That's-
He was
yeah,
over
the
an
pictures were
hour, and
amazing.
they were great. I mean, they listened to him, and he was so good too. He
like
he
that.
really knew how to keep their attention. So
My
he
mom
was
a-
really
was
great.
a children's entertainer for years. She was a birthday clown.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
She was Hopkins the clown.
Yeah.
She was birthdays. It is hard work to
It
get
is hard
kids
work,
engaged
yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And he was funny too with the parents and everything because the parents like sat in the back, so like he would engage with the parents too. It was really nice.
Quasi invitation.
Boy, I'm not.
Uh,
It's about-
No. There was like in July we did a pirate school inside. I don't think Artist was here for that one. Yeah, no, it was good. Okay, so it was a little bit long-winded, but there was a lot to share.
Oh, yeah,
It
because
was
you didn't get
excellent.
to talk about it last month,
Yeah.
but we did well last month
Yes.
as a group. Not only
Absolutely.
with getting the signatures, but we showed our commitment to the library by going to the town board meeting. I feel they understood how
I
important it was to
I
us.
think we very much did, and
I
that
think so.
the fact that they treated us respectfully.
They
Absolutely.
did, and they
And with concern.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
and they concerned is a good word, and they also tried to help.
Yeah.
Because
It's-
they took petitions of their own, whether they got them signed or not,
Mhm.
but it was the intent.
Yeah.
I also
was-
appreciate the fact that we had the opportunity to get clarification on the
Yes.
comments
Yes,
right then and there,
absolutely.
Mhm.
instead of hearing third party after the
Yeah.
fact.
Right.
And having
Yeah.
a slew of waiting on an
Yeah.
email back from, they
Right.
took the time to address us.
But I don't
Yeah.
think any of us would have appreciated as clearly what the issues were,
Right.
except for hearing them from the lawyer directly instead of Amanda having to tell or I having to report back
Right.
to everybody.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah, no, they were nothing but professional and
Yes.
supportive via email after the fact, following up and
yeah.
all that stuff. So it was a good experience. I mean, she was quick. She did it that afternoon. She submitted it. I submitted it on the 3rd. She took it to Orange County that afternoon.
Yeah.
So she really,
Yeah.
wanted to get it done
Yeah.
for us. So yeah, I'm very
We
grateful.
very much appreciate
And
that.
people have been asking me all the time, did we make it? Did we make it? So someone stopped me in ShopRite the other day. It threw me off. And they were like, did we make it? Did you get them? So it was really nice to see like people remembering. You
Yeah,
know?
they saw so many of us
Yeah.
standing out in front of ShopRite that they wondered why we weren't still there. I
Right.
guess.
Probably bumped into the steaks guy again.
Oh gosh,
I've
yeah, the
already
steaks
seen him a
guy.
second time. He had fish that time though.
All right, time on task here. So next we have the illustrious treasurer.
report.
So, we are playing catch up a little bit because as we said, we didn't get a chance to report last month. So kind of hybrid the two together. Warrants passed both months without exception, as always. Thank you, Maddie, for sending everything and putting it all together for me. And for the litany of tasks that go along with it to make sure that it's all right as you do it. From a report standpoint, last month's total spend was $159,000, which was driven higher than what normal months are. That was because the union contracts got finalized. We did the true-up payment for all of the money that was owed since the end of the year. So that's why it was as high as 159. In contrast, this past month for July, it was 102. So you see the big gap in difference was all payroll related. And that covers salary, benefits, and payroll taxes for true-up. Other than that, if you're looking at the cash budget report, all of the line items are right in line with where they should be for this far into the year. Where you do see lines that are above, that 50% mark, or a little bit above that as we're now coming through July. RCLS fees, That's because a lot of that is paid quarterly, so we're already paid through the end of the year, I think, where we have like one more payment.
Yeah.
Because it's like an off-cycle payment, it's not on the quarter, it's in the off month of the quarter. So there's, different fees that come throughout the year. Other than that, everything is nicely trending where it should be. Insurance is another one of those where we're a little bit ahead of where we should be. That's because we prepay things. So it's just the allocation of the budget amount as to how far we are into the year. From a balance sheet perspective, last month we were at 1.9 million in current assets with 2 million in fixed assets, so related to the buildings and value in that sense. Obviously that number comes down to 1.8 million in current assets now because we had 100,000 to spend this past month. Fixed assets remain at 2 million. Overall total value currently at 3.879 million, and current outstanding mortgage, which is a fun number to look at, is 437,000. So, not for right now, but as we have conversations regarding when investments come due and when we have money to play with, to Mary's credit, one of the things that she had brought up in the past is paying down some of that budget or some of that outstanding mortgage amount, so that when we apply for new loans for the building construction, we're in a better position. Right now, I wouldn't do too much of that, only because we have a good interest rate with what we have. So, better in our pocket than giving it back to the bank. To some extent, as long as we're actively using it or actively earning in excess of what our interest rate is. Do you know, Mary, what our interest rate is on the mortgage right now?
Mortgage.
It's like 7.
No, it's lower than that.
It's lower than 7, which is great considering what mortgages are right now. So, all something to consider. But hopefully rates come down in the future. But in the meantime, obviously, always paying down principal isn't a bad thing. But if that outstanding principal is earning more in whatever we're doing, whether that's from an investment vehicle like a CD, whether that's from the benefit of the cash that's being spent for active programs, if it's whatever supporting our organization, if it's more than the cost benefit of the interest that we're spending on it, doesn't make sense to pay it down yet. But doing so will put us in a great position as we go to refinance and get new loans and things like that.
I think also at the 0540, now that we're getting 2.25% interest, we're making like $2,500 to $3,000 a month in interest that we weren't.
That's
Yeah.
How much? Because we were
Like 3,000, yeah.
3%.
2,000 in interest?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
actually here in the month of July, and that's one of the notable
That's great.
takeaways here.
Yeah.
We have interest income this month of just under $2,700, and the full year actual is just under $14,800.
That's true.
I have to ask you about a couple of things you just.
Sure.
What is this $135?
So what you're looking at here is the trial balance.
Right, I know.
So this 135 credit.
Uh-huh.
I think Dina's doing a reverse journal entry for that.
It's
To credit to accounts receivable, so it may have just
Yeah.
been a reversal of some expense that got booked into there.
we have accounts receivable.
If something got booked in error, like when
Oh, okay.
something got manually keyed in, it
And
may have
could
gone
you
into
please
the
tell
wrong line.
DVD
Like 2
DVD
years.
sales
Same here.
colon
It's been in
worms?
there for a long time.
2 years.
Okay, so yeah,
Bookworms. So
Worms?
yeah, they used to sell these crocheted bookworms
Yeah, they were
for
bookmarkers.
$1.
Oh, those,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, and other ink?
Other income.
Oh,
So,
ink.
for instance, other income, Mary last month pulled in just under $1,200 for the escheated funds.
Yes.
Yep.
Mine-
and-
mine
What? I'm
funds,
sorry, what?
yeah.
So escheated funds, there were funds due to us from New York State that remained unclaimed. So
Oh,
when
and we claim it?
and Mary led an initiative to claim them. So we got,
Yeah, I have to do that at home too.
I believe we got
Yeah.
$1,200
Yes,
for
we
that.
do.
Last month, we also had 3,000 in interest income. Last month, we had another 3,000 in grant income, and we had 650 in donations. last month.
That's great.
Not to mention the insanely successful Friends book sale.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
A lot of hard work too.
sets
because
of
it's free to
friends.
friends.
Oh, I see.
And say again how much it was.
That's why I
Terry.
wanted to
Between the
highlight
two
I didn't
sales,
have-
one in May and one in July, we earned about $1,200 selling
which is
books.
fantastic.
And we donated probably another 500 books or 300 to 500 books to other libraries so they could sell them.
Yeah. terrific.
So,
I loved that. That was the best. Like at the end, like actually donating on.
yes,
That was
Yeah.
really cool.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
day, there was like
My
two
girlfriend does
women
it to me
who
all the
like
time.
purchased like hundreds of dollars.
Oh, yeah, I heard
Hundreds of
about that,
dollars.
yeah.
And
There
50
was,
and
there was one
50
lady who was
cent
there
and
for
$1
the whole
increments.
day.
It's
the
Oh
whole
my
day.
goodness.
We had a
Really?
She was there from
Wow.
before it even opened.
Right.
And she was there when
We had
it
dealers.
closed.
We
Yeah.
had
Oh, that's
several
great.
dealers come.
Yep.
And they would
Okay.
buy large amounts. Of it.
Okay.
So that
Great.
was really
Yeah,
good.
right?
Yeah, it was just like
Everybody
having showed
make-
me how they did it. It was really
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Everybody
interesting.
makes
I have a
up.
couple books to donate.
Okay,
So with that,
I have a question.
please,
I'm confused about the money market things and why they're listed under debit.
You don't want it?
sure, so
I'll take it.
cash, things like money market accounts
Mhm.
are assets. So if you think about from an accounting perspective, debits and credits, it's not debits how you think about it as like you're owed something so you get a credit.
I see.
It's based on accounting language. So if you think about it, it's actually I'm gonna
Inscrutable.
do this because it's
Inscrutable.
actually really fun the way I do this. Really.
Oh, he just wants to show off his
No,
gadgets.
no, hold on. a
Yes, he does.
second. No. This is a
awesome.
method that I use to teach this. So if you think about like a field goal, right? If one side is your assets and your, is your assets here. The other side is your liabilities and your owner's equity, right? Both sides need to balance. Otherwise, you're gonna have a lopsided.
Right.
The way you increase this side is with a debit, DR, and you reduce it with a credit. It's the opposite on the other side. That way, everything balances. So you decrease it here with a debit. I marked the wrong thing. You decrease it here with a debit, and you increase it here with a credit. So when you're seeing a cash money market account with a debit balance, that's because it's in the positive. That's the increase side.
Makes
There's
no
my-
sense.
it's
And now for
right.
all accountants,
Good thing I dropped out of the
I was a terrible bookkeeper.
Well, at least you know what's going on.
No.
Okay,
any other questions? All right, so with that, make a motion to accept the June and July financials as presented. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mary Stacy.
any more discussion? Enough? All those in favor? Opposed? No abstentions? No opposition? Passes unanimously.
Thank you, Connie.
Okay, now, the next thing we have is the nominating committee.
I got nothing.
Well,
Now, one thing,
you got one thing,
Oh, okay.
because we want to nominate Casey for a position on the RCLS Board of Trustees.
No, that doesn't mean that you leave this one.
No.
No, okay, good.
Yeah.
no worries.
We
Nobody
won't
else
let 'em.
knows how to make a tool.
Don't worry, I'm gonna teach everybody who needs to make little graphs how to make little graphs.
I'm never gonna learn.
Don't look at me.
I can't.
So we're
Okay.
nominating Casey to the RCLS.
Board of Trustees
For the Orange County
for,
CEO.
yes. And can we have a second?
Second.
All right.
I'm
Have
sorry,
a
Pat, you
second?
nominated.
I nominated, yes.
Netta.
Seconds. All those in
Yeah.
favor?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, and unanimous? Unless you leave and then you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble.
Right.
You know where you live.
Taking our votes back.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Reports to the IRS.
Perfect. You know what? Don't worry, you get 25%
I'll make
whatever they
something
get.
up.
Whatever they get,
Just
you
I'm
get
a-
25%.
I'm a
do they
writer.
have to accept him now, or is it automatic?
No, then we have to send the draft minutes.
Yep.
Which state that we nominated for him for a position on the board. So if you can get that out even tomorrow, so that it goes to,
Prince?
Anita?
Anita
Anita,
Backman
yeah.
at RCLS. And if you need her, email,
I
I
can give
have
it
it,
to you,
or
yeah.
Well, they're not
Amanda will.
approved minutes, though, does that matter?
No,
No,
she
the
just said
draft.
it could be draft, yeah.
It has to say draft.
Okay, so
Yes, we
you,
won't be meeting before the
Not for contract.
what was that?
Because we won't be meeting again before the 8th.
Right,
Yeah,
so we
yeah.
already discussed this with Anita, so we're all good on that.
So I can reach Anita how?
RCLS.
RCLS.
Also on the website I can find.
Yeah, and if you can't find it, I've got it.
Do you know how to put draft on the?
The watermark on the Word document.
Can I find it on?
I'll show you how.
Oh, I was gonna.
I do, I use
I'll-
Microsoft.
Or we could
Word.
just
Okay.
send her a page.
Either one.
That's the easiest.
I think it's under
Okay.
insert.
All right,
So it's either insert or
nominating,
might be under
building and
design.
grounds.
Maybe.
It's one of
We
those.
have,
I don't have anything, is there anything?
The only other thing, and it's just a little something, is that when WK Mechanical was here to do routine maintenance, Joanne had asked him about, the troubles that we have in tech services with the temperature. He basically said that it's never going to cool down in that area because of the way it's set up, and the best thing for us to do would be to, because once it reaches our desired temperature in my office, because that's where it is, it will only go to that temperature. It won't worry about cooling the other tech services area. So we said we have two options, which I have to follow up and find costs. One, he recommended a ductless system, which it just goes to the wall, which can be pricey. But he also suggested as an alternative to that, this other type of sort of thermostat where it kind of tells it not to turn off. Like it speaks to my thermostat and tells it it's not cool enough yet in here.
So it's
And
a
then
second half of
kind
the
of, yes. It's not its own, but it's like it'll talk to mine so that it will get cooler in there. So I just have
I have that in my house.
I don't mind. I don't
Okay,
mind.
that's cool.
Yeah, so I'll follow up and get some prices on that.
So that is based on, so you have multiple zone systems. If
Yes.
you have a
Yeah.
system where you only have a single zone or limited zones, what you do is you have sensors that.
Yes,
that
it's a
take an
sensor. That's what
average,
he
basically.
that's
I
what
mean,
he said.
yeah.
I called it a sensor. Yeah, so I just have to find
it's
out the
same,
pricing.
It's just thermostat and they communicate.
Yes.
And based on that, between the two of them, you could have more than two. You could
Yeah,
have three
yeah.
if you have a
Yeah, it's
larger
just it's a
area
big
and limited
space to,
zones.
to cool, so I get it. So
Okay.
we'll try and
So you're gonna look into
I'm gonna look into
Okay,
that
so
so
it
that
sounds
we
like a
can
good solution.
yeah.
I have that, yeah.
But that's it.
Okay. All right, that's the only thing. What about the burglar alarm?
So the decorations are coming down.
Okay, good.
Do I have to tell that story?
It goes off all the
The
time. and I get a
decorations have
message.
been
I don't even
triggering the
bother
alarm.
anymore. I used to get
So
upset.
once the decorations come down, it shouldn't be triggering the alarm anymore.
I was here in the middle of just doing paperwork and just stopping there and signing stuff. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I see on the security monitors in Amanda's office something move past the camera, and I freaked out a little bit. I run out and I was armed, and I'm looking just to see what's going on, who's in here. And that's when I noticed it was one of these decorations just waving past the camera. I had to get up on a chair in the middle of the night and take the thing down.
Oh,
Yeah. So, but yeah, that will be taken care of.
So you got a lot done that night.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Bylaws, nothing, right,
Bottom
Terry?
line, no.
Don't
Okay,
sneak up on Casey.
nothing,
Right.
nothing on finance, right, for
Um,
now?
Nothing.
Fundraising, no. Grants,
Nothing.
nothing.
There was great.
Okay, we're down to library operating, and I would like to call an executive session. So this is what,
8:16.
8:16. I'd like us to go into an executive session. Can I have a second on that? John, seconds, all in favor of executive session? All right, I think it's unanimous. Okay. We will be moving over to the other room over here.
Just watch.
Gee, I went to the library this morning and came home with a book, and I went to the library. I'm coming home with another book.
Yeah, but are you reading them?
Well, I have to, this is one of Rushdi's.
Do I?
He's been watching
It's great.
shows.
Anyone want
Oh.
John Irvin?
Not my
I
bag.
don't know whether I went to.
I know that director's report, it says about the frontier bill.
The Moore's last side, and I read, Satanic Verses.
What's that?
I read Satanic Verses.
Oh, yes, I have, I've read several of his books, he's great.
That's great.
I was with
That was
Random House.
interesting, 'cause
What?
I was with Random House when I met him.
that was one of the books
And that-
that was the one that I skated down.
And I met him right after the Ayatollah put the hit out on him.
Yeah.
So, I was like, I'll see you later.
I actually
It's
had
great.
interviewed at Today's for England. All that was still
Has secured a new contract.
Yeah.
But I did want you to know.
I appreciate that. Well done.
You're welcome.
The hits keep on coming. I appreciate it.
Every penny is important.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Mm.
Yeah, they're used to it. I'm gonna sit in your chair over here.
Here.
Lovely in here.
Why is it cool here, not there?
Where? Well, this, that thermostat controls just children.
That explains that, okay, that explains why it's cool in here.
And then Amanda's, controls her office and tech services.
And, my old office and kitchen are all controlled by CERC.
Okay. Okay, and when that's on 75, okay.
I wonder who Ruth is. Somebody named Ruth is on here. Mike's not on here. Maybe he'll come back. Ruth.
I don't know, it must be that lady would be over. Yeah, they'll be fast, because it'll be goodwill, good and welfare,
And
that's it.
It was,
I think all the business is done.
kind of goes with the movie, back in Friday.
Are you coming for the movie?
I'm going to come Thursday, we're moving on the lawn. I don't know, I have to see how it goes with this. I don't know, I have to see. I got Elizabeth. I don't know. Gonna be my drink with me.
What time does it start?
They started.
It's getting darker earlier now.
Yeah, well, it's usually 8:30, but I hope it's
Okay.
early because.
Okay. Yeah, how long is that movie? Like 2 hours? An hour and a half?
Yes, the Ghostbuster was 2.
This is probably an hour and a half.
Indiana
I
Jones
can't
is
imagine the
2.
children's movie being that.
It's not gonna be like next month because school starts.
And
then
there's
on
all the
Thursday
back
at
to school
8:30.
meetings, there's all back to
And then there's
school
one in
night.
October. That I
That'll
have
be
to come
getting
with my
chilly.
winter coat.
Yeah, that'll be starting to get chilly. You never know, it can either be very warm or
Right, but she should
cold.
have started in April, May, June, July.
Even April's a little bit chilly though. I think April's a little chilly. May is good.
I talked to him about my check, but he has to. I told him, when I come at 6 o'clock, they better get me in. I'm not quite nobody.
Yeah, I thought you weren't coming in at 5. And that was acceptable.
I said 6
Okay,
o'clock.
okay.
No, 6 o'clock. Before the people come.
Okay,
I want to be here for the get there.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
I want to be here for then.
Mhm.
6:01. That's all. They can get me in that building.
Mhm.
Let me get in that building. I'm calling you up at 6 o'clock.
Mhm.
I got her number with me.
Okay, that's perfect.
I want to get in.
Yeah. I don't think they're supposed to. I don't know. I don't know. That's just always been the rule. Well, he does.
Yeah. How come
I think the officers do. But I don't think everyone does.
Besides you and Amanda.
No, I don't think so.
Just you and Amanda.
Right. And I think that they have extended hours though.
Okay.
So if a program runs
Okay.
late,
Okay.
and then they have to come back inside, so I imagine, I'll have to look at that.
Because when I said to Melanie, I'll call you, she said, I don't think I have 24/7. She said, don't call me.
Well, you know, the day that you were calling me, I was trying to get into that program, and it was really like wacko. So, and I looked at who had, whose father worked, and
And I'm coming in that Friday.
and I'm right, of course, right,
Do whatever you have to do for my mom now. Right now.
right,
Do it
watch,
right now.
yeah, you'll feel better, you'll feel better,
I need
watch,
to
yeah,
get
yes,
into this
yeah,
building.
you don't want the same thing to happen.
Oh,
Yeah. But you know, the day gets away from you, and even if it's on the list of to do, sometimes I just, it's missed. Mhm. Yeah, that was good, so she could do that, yeah,
You have to get fired for 3 hours. You need to get in.
right,
If you're going to get fired 5 in the morning to 7, you need to get in.
absolutely. I can't believe you locked yourself out.
Oh.
At night, because I was like, when you said, Mary, I need to get in, I was like, because it has to be a joke, I think she just.
I left my phone and I thought Mary was in the kitchen.
I was like, she's just teasing.
Somebody is
She's
ringing
just
the bell, so I
having
wanted to
fun.
see what they want.
And you're like, no, I gotta get in.
I knew Beverly was in the kitchen. I knew she was in the kitchen. So that's why I said, leave the bar here. Beverly's in the kitchen. I went out there and I said, I told you, you can't leave nothing behind and you can't put nothing in the dumpster. Next thing I know,
Movies coming down. So I said to her, you got the fob? She says, no, don't you? I said, no, don't you? She says, no.
Hi, Mary. Oh, that was so funny.
Because you said,
And I'm sure it wasn't funny for you because you were tired.
Because you said the cleaning
Right,
people.
they were supposed to come.
Right.
That's right. Or they come Sunday morning
So I
too,
said,
so.
let me wait, because Mary said
Oh
the
my
cleaning people
gosh.
gonna come. Let's wait. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. I said, we're waiting. We're waiting. She says, go to the movie house and eat.
Oh, yeah.
I said, no. I need to get in the building somehow. The windows don't open. I don't
Oh,
have.
God, don't do that. You'll have the cops here in 2
I don't have the
seconds.
key
Oh,
to
my
the front
God.
door. See, I
Oh,
have the
man.
key to the front door.
Oh, the master key. Right,
But
right.
who has the key to the front door?
Um,
Employee-wise, besides you and the manager?
department heads.
Oh, they do?
Mhm.
Okay, so the department heads have the key to that front door.
Yeah, but you can't use that key. Because when you use that key in the front door, it throws off the entire security system for days. They have to reset everything.
What?
Yeah.
If you use the key for that front door?
Yes, yes. Remember, somebody used the key and the security system wasn't setting. The front door was open all night for how many nights?
Right, I remember.
That happened twice. Anytime somebody uses that
Get
key,
out.
that key is fine in an emergency. Absolutely.
Got you.
But to just, just out of
Got you.
convenience, please
Are
don't use it. Yeah, yeah. Because
Well, that wasn't an emergency, because I've been here since 5 o'clock.
I think at one time I had to call them to come and reset and reprogram. It does something. I can't tell you exactly what, but it's
Well, this
really
time
a
the
headache.
key is going around my
It's
neck.
just a headache.
I'm putting it around my neck. I got a thing.
Your fob.
I have a necklace or something. I'm putting attaching
Get
it
a
to.
land. You know how Melissa has her keys
Yep.
like a lanyard. Yeah, that's a
She
good
gave me
idea.
one of those Elvis
That's
ones.
very. Oh, you should use
I'm
that.
gonna
That's
use it.
cute. Yeah.
Because that key ain't staying in this building. And Beverly, we got the fob. Because she was
I'm telling you, I was kind of laughing. I thought you were just fooling around.
Well, it was.
And then you're like, Mary, I gotta get in.
It was funny at first.
And then the
It
meeting
was
was
I used the
laughable.
phone.
Yes, he was very nice.
Yes. Oh, he was. He left, right?
Yeah, he said, I'm only about 2 minutes away. Do you want me to go back and tell her? I said, no, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. If you want to go tell her. And I guess, did he come back
Yes.
and say I was on my way?
Because I said to him, if Mary
I'll be
didn't
there in
call,
5 minutes.
that means she's on her
Yes,
way.
yes.
Thank you, and you could go.
Okay.
He came back and he said, Mary called and she said, and I said, well, you didn't have to come back. I said, I wish I'd give you gas money, but I don't have
He
anything.
was so nice.
So he gave me a bottle of water.
Oh, that was really
I was,
he was a very
my
nice
face was
person.
so red, I thought I was passing out. I thought I was having a
My
heart
face
attack.
was red all
So I
day.
said, I have to share with Beverly. So I said, Beverly, you pour here for you, and then I'll pour the other here for me, because we can't drink it. We have to cool ourselves off. Just pour it
Yeah.
and let it
You were
drip.
running around all day.
And I said, Mary's not gonna believe me when I tell her I come.
I thought it was the funniest thing.
Well, because I told him, you can't
Oh my
leave
gosh.
nothing behind. He said, can I show you where I can leave it? And I must have gone
Just a
out.
split second, right? Takes
So
just
that's why I
all
told
it takes.
Amanda,
Split second.
I had to stay
Oh
until
my
this
gosh.
person. But it didn't matter. They used the dumpster anyway.
Yeah.
And you
That's
saw the
right,
stuff
that's
that
right,
like all
that's
that baby stuff.
Thank goodness, like the garbage company in Georgia.
But I told the people, if you
Because
put
I
this stuff
expected
in
a
here,
bigger bill.
we have to pay.
Yeah.
We have to pay
We paid
to have
before,
your
yes.
garbage picked up. You can't use the dumpster. They
Exactly.
come once a week.
Yeah.
And if they come special, we'll have to pay.
I think it goes by weight. Because they lift that thing, right? Yeah, yeah. I think it's by weight. Yeah.
Because at the time they were collecting the books. She said, if water gets in there and it's heavy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I said, we can't close those lids every
No,
night.
we can't. We can't reach them. They're stuck back.
You have to pull them out. I told her to close the lid.
And that's not going to stop anybody.
She said, can you just do it on the lid?
Mm.
I said to myself, sure, I'll come in every night when the training to pull the things out, pull the lids down. And I'm only 20 minutes from it, and no problem. I'll just let you know I'll be coming anytime it rains. And I wouldn't know if it's raining in Monroe because I don't live in Monroe. But I'll have to call Mary and see if it's raining for the morning. If it's raining, I'll just have to come. Because she said if it gets wet and heavy.
Yeah. Well, it's true.
I understand.
Yeah.
But
well, we haven't the house had to pay extra money.
you know, we used to have, remember the doors we used to have?
Well, Well, the garbage company, I think, broke those, and we never put them back.
Well, why do
We
we have
really
doors
should be.
anyway?
Because to keep it up to code, you're supposed to have.
The doors that was
We're
kind of.
lucky that somebody in the town doesn't look at it or in the village and say, they
So I
don't
said
have
to Amanda, me staying behind is not helping because they still use the dumpster. And that smelly lady was picking stuff out. I was
my
thinking,
gosh.
that's what Beverly went out there. Because she must have saw her taking stuff out. And she must have told her she's not allowed into the dumpster.
Yeah.
And I told her, we can't. She called me.
Oh my God.
I told her she called me. And she doesn't want to disaster. She said, can I ask you not to have it on September 17th because Goshen's having one? So I said, I think that's what I'm having it. And she said, well, can you not have it? Because I want to go to the one that Goshen's
Oh,
having.
sure. Yeah.
So I said, I gotta have it
Of course.
when I'm scheduled for my Saturday.
Yeah.
Because if I'm working Saturday, then I have to have it so I could be out there. She said, well, let's hope you're not having it on the 17th because I can't be in two places at once. So I said, well, go to
Oh my
Goshen right
gosh.
here. You might
Right,
make more
right.
money
Well,
at Goshen.
yeah.
I said,
Choose which one.
I didn't
Yeah,
know about
yeah.
the tops. Because, you know,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I'm gonna have a problem. I'm gonna have to get.
I think
I
there's
know
gonna
I
be
am.
an issue with that too,
Yeah, I know.
because people are not gonna wanna, if they wanna use the toilet.
Yeah, people signed up. I think I got 4. Amanda's 5. I'm 6. Barbara signed up. Oh, I gotta put Allison. Allison is coming, right? I gotta put her on the list. Hey, if I get 50
Just
tables,
let
I'm
me
happy.
know, break down the volunteers like you always do,
Yes.
and just leave it on
Sam's
my
giving
desk.
me. Because I wanna do 50.
Yeah.
So the only thing I'm selling, me, my salt and pepper shakers, which is gonna be $3 a
Nice,
stack,
nice.
and the table books at a price. So I want one to sit there to sell, and I want the other one to wrap them so they don't, and then I want to go around doing 50-50. So I told Sam to give me 2 teams,
Nice.
give me them in
that's good.
shifts. I don't
They'll be
care.
happy
I
with that.
just need their names to give to Mary.
Yeah,
So it'll
yeah.
be me and 2 teams.
Okay, all right, yeah, just make sure you
Yeah,
leave it on my
But I
desk.
want to do a 50-50. I want to win. You never
Maybe
know.
you will. You gotta be in it to win it.
Yeah, but you know where my tickets are? I put them in my pocket toward the end,
Oh, don't do that.
and then I
Don't
forget
lose
to put
them.
them in.
Don't
No, I
do
don't
that.
lose them. I forget to put them
Why?
into the
Because you
bucket.
wanna put them at the top?
And then Judy shakes it in my mother.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter.
And then Judy shakes it.
Oh
I
my
tell her,
God.
don't shake it. Just pick. I gotta be on top. I bought $20 worth of tickets.
Everybody always says, shake it up, shake it up.
I know, but I bought $20. If you pick, one of those tickets gotta be mine.
Yeah.
But no.
No luck yet. No, well, some year it'll be your turn.
I heard Carol was in on Friday. I didn't know if you saw her. And Joan, when I called Joan, she said she ran into somebody, but she can't remember her name. She said, "Who'd you go on that trip with the
Oh,
Grace
Joan.
Family?" So I said, "Katina." She said, "Oh, I ran into Katina." She said to me, "Do we still go to dinner?" And she said, "Yes, once a month." So she says Katina told her to tell me to call because she likes to come.
Okay.
She comes, nobody's home, so I can't call her.
Where are you gonna go again?
You know, Melanie, where she goes.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll tell you that right now.
yeah.
And if she finds out Katina and Anthony's going, forget that.
Are you
So,
planning one
I'm
in
not-
August, or you gonna go?
I'm not gonna call her.
next
We're
month?
going Friday to Sugarloaf
Nice.
to
Very nice.
kind of restaurant in Sugarloaf, and I'm going.
I know what you mean. Corn cider? You used to
No.
do corn cider?
Yeah.
Else now, yeah.
So I said, Joe, I'll call Katina when I have time. I'm very busy. I don't have time. Well, if she does, man, she won't come.
Right.
And then Anthony. I'm going to lunch Thursday with Diane.
Well, if your group gets too big, it won't be as much fun. Because then you can't talk to each other. You know what I mean? It gets too big.
Well, you know who does the talking?
You.
Can't get one word in.
You.
You can't. Anthony talks and Kanye sits. You can't get one word in. He's got to tell a joke, which he thinks is funny, which nobody lives. Nobody lives at his jokes.
She gets to pay it. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, no.
Wait,
No. Oh, my gosh. Do you pay like everybody pays their own, like, or do you
Well,
do
they
one
can't
big?
They can't do separate checks.
Right, okay.
So it was only the four of us. She put Anthony put in on one check and Joan and I went on the other. And then we just figure out who has. what.
Okay.
So I
So if you know what you had.
yeah, so I said, every time the check comes out, the son of that was old. He's 17 years old. He can't wait. He take out your wallet and give him there. You always stick up with the bill. Now I go to work
Nice.
on my patient. The first time I invited her, she says to me, let me ask Anthony where he wants to go.
Oh, God.
So I said to myself, go set everything on Anthony. I'm taking,
It's the ladies.
you and I go. She says, well, I'm not quite sure where Anthony wants to go. I'll check with him. Now we're going Thursday. And I asked her. She said, I don't know yet. Anthony has to decide. I said, you and I.
Yeah,
But if
that's nice.
If Anthony don't go with him.
Do you go someplace like local?
Yeah.
So you're not traveling?
For lunch, I have the gift cards that I'm using.
Oh, nice, very nice.
So I have 2 gift cards.
Oh,
We're gonna pick one of these and then one for Anthony. So I'm using my gift cards. For dinner, it's Monroe, Harriman, Chester, Sugarloaf.
Did you ever go to that Greek place in Harriman? The Cabo's Grill?
No,
Yeah, they have like a variety on the
that's,
menu.
Diane
You
made
can have burgers.
Diane made a list of
seafood,
restaurants and every one we pick a different
Oh,
restaurant.
okay, so very nice.
We don't wanna go too far because Joan comes from Chester.
Right.
But her daughter told me that if my mom can't drive that far, I'll take her.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if your mom can't drive, we'll pick her up.
That's very nice.
We'll come pick her up and we'll drop her off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
She's on your way, kind of. A little bit on your
well,
way.
even if
but-
it's out of the way, she's standing there,
Oh, real? No, I didn't know
Diane's
that.
definitely.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
When we go to the car show,
that.
they have to fix, they can't walk. Anthony has to get that back.
Mhm.
Diane has something. So I'm not gonna sit there because you guys can't walk. I'm a big girl.
You're gonna buzz around.
Yes. So I said, I'll go this way.
Yeah.
You guys sit here.
You do your thing. Yeah, yeah.
Tell me what time you want me to meet you.
Yeah.
And I'll be there. I'm sitting there watching cars go in and out. I wanna walk and buy.
Yeah. Look around.
It's because they have dogs. Because the dogs,
Oh.
it's like walking the farm. It's like you have to, because they have these dogs and woo! When I got back that day, Diane said to me, where were you, the bar? I said, why? She said, you smell. I said, what do you mean I smell?
Oh, wow. Where was that?
Bear Mountain at the car show.
Oh, Bear Mountain.
They had
Yeah,
all
yeah,
these
yeah.
bikers,
Yes.
the ladies with
yeah.
the,
So kind of in your clothes.
the tattoos,
Yeah, yeah.
the leather jackets, the shorts. My God, you don't even have to smoke it. You could just, and when the wind blows, you're like,
You can't get away from it.
it's all hot that juice. And then you drive home.
It's legal.
You
Legal
drink.
now. Well, hopefully they're not driving. Hopefully somebody else is.
I have one Budweiser.
Mhm.
But by the time Diane gets me from there to my car, it's gone.
Yeah.
The cup is only,
I bet, yeah.
it's a small cup.
I'm sure it's.
And I only have one when I get there.
Mhm.
And then I look while they sit there to eat. They have their hot dog. They have their pretzel. They have.
Is that like during the Oktoberfest or this is just a
It's from May.
separate?
It's from May to
Oh,
October.
really? Oh, I
Once
never
a
knew they
week.
did that.
Once a week. It's a Wednesday, 5 to 9.
Mhm.
You know Nicole that comes in here?
Yeah.
She
Yes.
applied for
Yes.
the job.
Yes.
She's there every
Every
she
week.
does, she has something to do with
Oh, really?
she applied for the job. I felt bad when she
That's
said
it,
it.
yeah.
She went,
It's
I
awkward.
put her in the job. She said, but they didn't hire me.
It's awkward. Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry. I said,
Maybe
maybe you
something
don't.
better.
She said, but I work with kids.
Really?
I said, I'm sorry. You work with 18 and 19. These are little kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
These are not high school kids. These
No.
are babies.
They're little babies. But over at the on now.
Oh, I wanted to see how close I was. So, well, I don't care. I get paid.
Right. And I just if there's any questions, anybody needs answers. No, she didn't, no, I don't think that, I'm not sure if the library's gonna be there, yeah.
And she was looking for around
Last year I did for like 2 hours last year. Yeah,
after work, cause she said it was 11 to 7.
I did, it was my Saturday off and I sat out there, I came. Sat out there for like 2 hours,
On your off?
on my day off. The last cheese festival. And there was quite a lot of people that came. I talked to a lot of people.
So how'd you get
And I
cookie?
said to people, oh, go inside, why don't you go inside, look around, you know, because we were here.
Okay.
I thought it was great that we were here, because I said, go inside, take a look around, see what we have, get a card. Some people did. I talked to a lot of people. I don't know, maybe it was the time I was at the table, but everybody seems to think there weren't a
How'd you
lot of
like the
people
cookie?
there, but they were.
You like the cookie?
Yes, it was delicious.
Isn't she something with those
Yeah,
cookies?
yeah, really good.
It's what they
Yeah, I didn't want to take one from Diane, because I was like, no, she's like, please take
Well, she
one.
didn't know I was leaving her any.
That was very nice of you.
Because she said to me, I can't come in, Joanne. And I said, well, you're not getting on anyway if you come in. Why are you coming in?
How
You're not
many
gonna-
did you have?
How many
How many cookies did you have? Like, how many did you buy?
Oh, cookies?
Yeah.
She made me 3.
3 pounds or
Yeah.
3 dozen?
Oh, no, 3 dozen. 3 dozen. She
Oh,
made me 3 dozen. 3 dozen.
Well, that was very nice of you.
Because I need it for the whole week I'm home.
Oh, that's right,
I
you're on
need to-
vacation.
And I told her,
What was I thinking? I should
I gave
remember
Diane
that.
3. Because she had 3 cards of big beats she had to put back on the shelf. So I gave her 3. Mike doesn't eat cookies. So I gave one to his wife.
Very nice.
I gave Kristen 4. And I said, maybe they Diane, because Diane, you know, said she.
Well, it was very nice. It was a very nice welcome to the
Well,
office. Sure you can.
Well, I could, but I can't go up anymore. Because Pamela doesn't eat junk foods.
Oh,
Unless she
So
has
you can't
pretzels
share.
that are sugar free or chips that are sugar free. Everything is sugar free, sugar free, sugar free, sugar free, sugar free.
so you make up for it.
I have,
You
to,
have your share and hers.
I have to wait till I go to bed because I can't eat while she's watching TV because after dinner she's finished eating. I'm not done till I go to bed.
Yeah.
I like my
You like
snacks.
to snack.
And I can't because she's standing there and I'm trying to. Oh, I'm too. I don't have a hear me, so I go, oh, I'm too. She's
Hi,
like,
Mary.
oh, no, nothing at all. Oh, achoo.
How are you guys doing, Mary and Joanne?
I'm sorry?
How are you
How are you?
doing? Good, thank you. You guys are making
heard
me
that-
hungry with the cookie talk.
Yeah, I know. We're talking about Melanie's chocolate chip cookies, which are so delicious.
Oh, it sounds
Yeah,
lovely.
Yeah. I had one first thing this morning. Diane was so nice to me. Yeah,
Where's the recording?
near.
Oh.
It's not paused.
I'll talk to you ladies more tomorrow then.
Yes, please do. Please make your way to me, okay?
Yes.
I'm very excited. Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's not paused, so. Yeah, why don't you? That's stupid. Well, it's okay. Well, we're waiting for time. Oh, gosh. See Sue's there. We got more people. As time goes on, more people are logging in. Okay, Elizabeth's there. Susan Dwyer Johnson and Deb. Okay, and we have Mike left. We'll have to put it in the time cards tomorrow, you know? I have to add it to the time cards.
You put all of us on the computer for all time?
Yeah, I put it in your timesheet tomorrow morning or by the end of day tomorrow. It might not be in there first thing in the morning, but it's on my list.
So you will step back there except for your phone.
Yes, I need a little bit more storage space. I have to move things around a little bit.
Are they gonna give you that?
Well, I have to have my file cabinet. I have to.
Okay.
And I think Amanda measured and she said everything fits. So
So they're gonna move that wood.
Rocco's gonna move that, yes.
Okay.
Because I have that, I'm in there, in and out of that cabinet all day.
Can you be able to walk in there?
I'm gonna have to slide in sideways. I'm gonna have to go on Weight Watchers again and lose all that weight again. And I'm gonna disappear, you know, I'll be a little skinny little.
Everything in that room. You can't leave nothing in there.
No,
Everything has to
no,
go
it
out.
doesn't make sense. I'll be back and forth 100 times a day.
So you're moving,
That's just not logical. You know, if I'm moving, I'm moving.
can you put anything in there, or is that no good?
No, because it's safe. I'll be back and forth in children's, back and forth. Now, I'm back and forth in
Oh,
here a
that's
lot
right.
as it is, because the safe
Right,
is
right,
there
right,
and the
right,
other
right.
files are there. But the ones that I work with all the time,
Okay.
you know, and they have everybody's social security.
Could that
There's
stuff
a
be
lot of,
cleaned out, maybe, or that's
no,
stuff you need?
no. I clean it out once a year and I move it.
Oh, you clean it out with you?
I move that to storage and I put another year in here. There's always an active year in here.
So stuff there you need, and you can do it
Yeah.
once a year, and the stuff that's in here,
It's every day I work with that. Pretty much every day. Well, that would make sense. That
What
would
was
make
the purpose
sense.
of moving?
I
get it.
don't know. I don't know.
I never could
I'll never
understand
know.
why.
But it's unfortunate because it's a lot of it, you know. Nice where I'm going, where I am. So.
This was a lot of work for 2, 4, 5 people.
Yeah.
And what you had,
As long as I have my big file cabinet, I'll be happy. Otherwise, I will. I'll just have to keep coming back
so they
and
got
forth,
rid
which
of
is,
metal
you know.
thing, poverty, get rid of that metal thing. And put
No,
that
no,
there.
that's no. It's gonna go where the bookcase is by the window.
Yeah, but I thought they told me they were gonna do that.
No, she thought that.
Oh,
But I
no,
don't
no,
want
no, no.
that. I don't want that. I want it in my office. I want it right there.
No, because they said they didn't want the metal thing, they were gonna get rid of that and put the big one over in that place. So you can use.
No, well, you can put the wood, that wood bookcase that's behind me right now. But
Right,
that's
they
where the
were-
metal one is, and then put my cabinet right next to it.
Yeah,
right
they
there.
said they were gonna get rid of the metal one, because they didn't like it, they were gonna use the wooden one.
Yeah.
They were gonna.
They can use the wooden one. I don't
Yeah,
care.
because they said, because they
Yeah,
told me
yeah,
to
yeah.
empty off the metal one with my
Right,
stuff, because
all
they were
that
gonna
stuff.
get rid of it.
Yes.
And they
yes.
were gonna do the wooden
But
one.
then I think at the end of today, I think that they were
Oh, they're
looking
gonna,
at
I
it,
do all that stuff for nothing, oh, no.
but they need it, they're gonna put other stuff, because there's a lot of electronics that
I
were
have-
under,
I had my stuff underneath. And I didn't know if they were gonna use underneath, that metal cabinet, all my stuff was underneath.
yes, right,
I
I
didn't know
see,
if they
I
were
see where it is today. But there's a lot of electronics that were in Elizabeth's spot that are actually drones, and he really has no place to put it. So, and maybe it'll live on that,
Can they use it?
I don't think so. Maybe somebody's gonna need it.
Because I guess that there's a lot of stuff, but I know that stuff like that, that's no longer in use before you move.
Right.
They go into-
If it goes to storage, you might as well get rid of it, they'll never come back.
Because that one computer I got in, nobody uses it.
Right.
You have
Yeah,
all
but you
these-
might
you
need.
have all these machines.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
that goes over heat.
The hard
that's not
drive.
being used.
Yeah.
Well, then has to
I don't know,
have
you know.
Mary's office, because she can. She has no place to have it.
Oh.
She usually has it in her.
Why isn't she in the kitchen?
Oh, no, I don't know. She won't. I don't anymore, too many memories.
Yeah, I won't eat in
No.
there either.
When we have the celebrations, yes.
Right,
And then
right. Remember that lunchroom used to be full. There was no room at the table.
Today's 14th. Yes, and there's 2 birthdays.
No, will be it.
And then there's 2 anniversaries.
Right.
Gee, I don't want to not go in there because I don't want the other people to think I hate them.
No, you'll go. You'll go.
But
Have your nice slice of ice cream cake or whatever it
the
is.
second is
Coming.
Monday.
It's coming.
Because Liz said, can I wait till Tuesday to celebrate? Because she doesn't work.
Oh, that's nice.
Could you wait till Tuesday? Because I would like.
Yeah, it's
I
always
said,
good.
no, I'll have it Monday. I'm just saying.
I think you should do it Monday and Tuesday. I think you're worth celebrating at least 2 days.
Well, I could do the whole month if I told them.
Well, you could. You could.
And then I told them, January
None of us would complain.
is my anniversary. But I don't know what January 2nd is on. Oh, it might be
I
a
don't
Monday.
know.
Well, 31
Let's see.
December has 31 days.
Let me look at my
31 Sunday.
calendar.
It might be a Monday or Tuesday.
Let's see. Are you talking about January, what, 2nd is a Tuesday?
A Tuesday?
Mhm.
Oh, good. Liz here
Yeah.
Tuesday. Okay, good. I'll get the Tuesday for my anniversary. 44 years.
You're gonna celebrate your anniversary too? I don't think you did that this year. Did you do your anniversary separately? I might not have been here.
I'm fine by my own birthday cake.
I know that. You did that
By
last
my
year.
own.
Okay.
But she does it at the end. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
we do it the last
I'm doing it when I want to.
Great.
I can do it when I want. I'm paying
It's your birthday.
I'm paying for the cake.
Right, do what you want, Joey. I think after 44 years, you can call it. You can do what you want. No, you want your party on January 2nd. You do that.
Wait till it's my 45th, Mary. I have to buy 5 cakes. Could you imagine? What am I gonna do when it's 50?
We're gonna have another party. We'll have a big party.
Well, we have my 25th.
That's right, we'll go back there and we'll have a party for you.
You think they'll have a 50?
You'll have a 50.
I don't think so.
That's what, 6 years?
Good.
I'll be here 27 years now.
If
No. 25. Oh, it'll be my 25th and your 50th.
I was trying my gum. When it's me 50, it's your 25th.
Well, wait a minute.
Wait,
I'm
no.
here 19 now.
This is
And your 50th
this
is
is 43.
6 years?
This is 43.
Oh.
So 7 more I have.
Oh, 7, no, it doesn't work. Doesn't work.
So what will you be in 7 years?
26 years. If we stay as long as Carol, we'll hit our, I'll be here like 30 years.
Could you imagine 50 years in one place?
No, I can't.
Could you?
No. I won't.
Oh no?
Let's see, if I were here 50 years, that means I have to be here let's see, 31 more years. That would be interesting to see me hobbling around in 31 years.
For you to get 50, you have to go 31 more years?
Yeah. It's never gonna happen.
So you'd be
90 something.
forget I've been around.
I'll come and visit your grave, okay?
Actually, Mike's got me in a packet let's see. I'm gonna be cremated in the box with the ponytail
Hanging out.
and when people ask for me, he's gonna say she's on a deck. Go visit her.
She's on the shelf over there.
Oh my god.
We'll light a
But
candle
see,
on
this
your
was-
birthday and your anniversary.
This wasn't your first job. This was my first job.
Yeah, no, this
This was my one and only, Mary.
Yeah.
This wasn't your one and only. Well, it's gonna be your only, but it wasn't your first.
No.
Because when you leave, you're done.
Maybe, yeah.
But see, I
No, I
had
worked in Manhattan for a few years.
see.
And I had my own business for
So
many
see,
years.
you had more than see, I had. And when I go, I'm only gonna have. I'm
How
gonna
do
miss,
you know? If you stay till
I'm
you're
gonna
in
miss
your
my-
50th year,
I'm gonna miss my patrons.
well, yeah,
The
but a lot of the patrons are changing now,
But yeah,
you know?
I just found out this week that little Beverly
families.
passed away.
Yes, Beverly.
just found
yeah,
that
was
out.
sad, yeah.
The other lady that comes with her son on Sunday is gonna be 96
Oh,
in
gosh.
December.
Oh, gosh.
Anna's gonna be
Anna's gonna be like 100, I don't know. how old
100,
she
you
is.
think?
98 maybe. 98.
Either 99 or 98, I
Yeah,
think.
she's up there. Yeah, she's amazing.
A lot of them, they either moving to Florida,
Yeah.
or they're taking the country.
Yeah.
By the time I go, I don't know about anybody.
There will be, well, I think there's a lot of new families, you know, so you'll get to
Who
know them.
Who would I have? Jordan? I wouldn't have Lucy, because Lucy now is in,
No,
they put her in a home,
yeah, you won't see her.
so I wouldn't have Lucy. I'll have Jordan. I have the crazy lady with the pink shorts on.
Oh, that's right.
I have all my boyfriends. I have Ed. I have
Oh,
Jane.
lucky you, lucky you.
I have the guy with the suit. I have the guy with the pain. I have them all.
They'll be lining up the door. 6 years from now, we'll still be lining up the door.
Let me see, what would I miss? The patrons for sure.
Yeah.
My patrons for sure.
But you can go to Washingtonville Library and hang out, and maybe you'll see some of the patrons there.
Yeah, if everybody walked in their next job, I'm probably right. I'm
That's
sure.
right. So if you retire from here, you get like a few
Yeah.
hours a week there.
I'm
and,
sure.
You know,
I don't have to
still stay in
train.
library land.
I'm right there. I could work nights. I could do
Yeah, it'd be nice for you.
my patrons
Short
would be-
drive.
I could walk.
You could walk there.
I
Oh
could
my
walk there.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, Joanne, you should do
takes me, let me see, from my home there, I'll say 20 minutes.
No, you better off driving, especially if you're in your 70s.
It takes me like
You should drive.
I probably get there faster walking by driving. My patients would be number one. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
The second thing I'll miss would be
What? I was gonna say, what about all of us?
not all, not all. No, 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 no. Oh, I was swallowing my gum.
Don't swallow your mouth. Please don't choke to death. We want you to see the 50-year celebration.
It's going this way instead of. I'll miss the soap desk because
Well, you'll miss being the activity, and like I find that when I switched from the reference desk to the administration, it was a big shift because I wasn't talking to patrons. That's why I love being out on the reference desk for lunch because I talk to people. You know, it's just my personality.
See, and I'm not the same.
Yes.
I'm not the 24/7 I used to be.
Yeah.
Now
So
I
you
have
do.
it
You miss
1
it.
hour
You do miss
on,
it.
1 off, 1 on.
It's not bad. It's just you miss it. Yeah.
And now I only have, which is only fair, that the new people. I've done my time. I've been behind bars for 43 years. It's time to let me go. I made one phone call. That was to Mary. What's your one phone call? Mary, help! I'm behind bars.
I'll always come and help.
So I have 1 hour. Tuesday, unless they're short-handed.
Yes.
Wednesday,
Yes.
Thursday, no. Saturday, no.
It's very
more.
different. It's very different. Yeah, yeah. You get used to it. That's not bad.
But I'm out there
You're doing
because I
other
miss
work.
my people.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know,
always
people
look
think
to
I'm
talk to people out there. Yeah.
I don't see you, Julia. I do you.
A lot of people say that to me. A lot of people say,
Because-
you're still working for me. I'm like, yes, I'm still here. I'm just back there.
Yeah. Ex to me because they have me in my cage now, and
They
I
allow
only,
me out every now and then.
they walk me once in a while. Other than that, I'm in my cage. But no, I don't have nights anymore.
Yeah.
I
Nights were hard. Remember when we worked nights?
remember
We
Tuesday
worked how
9 to
many?
9 for 20 years,
Oh my God.
And then
Well,
I
I didn't do 9 to 9, but I mean, I was with you.
and then I did Thursday 1 to 9, on top of Tuesday 9 to 9.
I used to do 10 to 2 and 5 to 9. I used to go home,
And
start dinner,
And then I did
and
every
then come
Saturday.
back. Yeah, yeah.
This might be before your time. It might have been before your time where I worked every Saturday. It was 10 to 2.
Right. When I started, it was alternate. It was team 1 and team 2. Yeah, we had
Okay.
2 teams for Saturdays. Yeah.
I remember my Saturday was 2 Saturdays. The other person left. And I said, I'll cover until you.
Mm-hmm.
Took them a long time to find somebody, but they did. And so I went from 4 Saturdays
We
to
worked
2.
9 people for Saturdays. Yeah.
My Sundays.
Yeah.
I sit there from 10 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I take my break.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday, I'm not there anymore because Barbara's there in the morning. Kristen's there in the afternoon. So I do my RV
coverage.
change.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
coverage.
I do their
You
lunch.
Yeah.
I do
that's
their
good.
break.
Good.
And I do my RV change. I don't have to because I have to do it.
Yes, yes. You take your time.
That's what I'm going to miss. My
You could do that. You could do that at home. You could stand up and do that.
That's true.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. I never. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna leave. I told Melanie, I don't know how I'm gonna walk out after 50
I'm not sure
years.
you will. You might make it to 60.
I'm serious.
Well,
I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
as long as you're doing
Unless
your
I
job,
give it my alarm
as long
clock.
as you're doing your job, there's no reason why you wouldn't be working here.
Because if I give it my alarm clock, I won't be getting up, and I won't. I don't know. I told her it's gonna be so hard for me to leave after 50 years.
Yeah, yeah.
It is. I don't know how I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
It'll be Thursday.
Well, don't worry.
No,
Don't
I'm
start
making-
worrying about it now.
No,
It's
I'm
all
making
in
Sunday my
thought.
last day. One Sunday, I'm making Sunday be my last day.
No, the rest of us won't be here waving goodbye to you.
No, they can do it on Thursday, and then Sunday, I think I'll be coming back Monday because
You'll be coming for lunch on Monday.
I know I have 7 years, but before you know it, Mary,
Yeah,
I'll
don't
be
worry
walking out
about it
that
now.
door.
Don't think about it now. It's a long way off. But look how fast 43 years. Well, I can't say that. I haven't been here 43 years.
I mean, I started when I was 20,
It's your whole
20.
life. It's your whole life.
and now I'm going to be.
Almost your entire adult life. Really, your whole entire adult life. Yeah.
I never thought I'd be here after 5 years, never mind 43.
Well, I don't think anyone who works here long term ever thinks they're gonna be here how many years later. Would you? Really?
Yes, me?
Mm. Yeah, I know. I know it was. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Really?
oh.
I'm glad she never did. I'm glad she doesn't, right? Wow. Mm. Well, you don't have to worry about that. So don't even think about it. Don't even imagine it. Yeah.
But she comes in and talks now that she's yeah, we want to we all get sick now.
I didn't know that. Right, exactly. You're entitled to those. Right. I do agree. That's right.
Me, I have a cough. I'm sick.
I can't.
I cut my fingernail too. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't come.
We used to have fun on our what night did we work together? Tuesday, Thursdays? What night would we work? Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, I think we worked together. No, because I worked with Ernest some
Yes.
nights. Yeah, we were on vacation, you're on vacay. Oh, that's right. No, because the last time, same. When you are on vacation, and and this is the third month in a row that you've been on vacation, there's been a board meeting. So it's straight pay.
Right. Well, this is the only one. The rest of my vacation.
Okay,
No,
all
I
right,
looked-
this is the
I
last
looked-
one.
I looked at that.
You should.
December
Mm,
is the end.
okay,
November is Thanksgiving.
okay.
October is October 9th.
Well, the week after your birthday. Oh, for Columbus Day, right?
So they can't have
No, it's usually the third,
and then
Monday, yeah.
I'm going to them 3, 4, 5.
Okay, be here.
Oh, I look.
Okay.
I was
What is the date of the September meeting?
But no, this is the last year. Sure, this is my vacation. Then I go.
Oh my gosh. So it will be September 11th is the next board meeting.
But that's okay, but I'm still getting paid. But that's,
Right.
I don't care if it's paid or not. I'm still getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Exactly.
Here, I'm sitting here by vacation. What do I care? And then I have my bins.
What do you mean?
I have a bin in September.
Oh, right, your holiday bin.
Right.
Yes,
Bill
yes.
has October. I have 3 in November. And I have 4 in December.
Okay.
Oh, I know what I was going to tell Diane. Shoot.
Can you leave a note on her desk?
I filled that form out and I gave it to Diane.
Well, can you leave her note on her desk?
I gotta find out what they know about. Shoot. I thought something put on that
Oh,
form.
it's union stuff. I can't know about that.
No, I thought of something.
None of my business. None
I
of
don't
my
know what you're
business.
going to do.
What was that? What, is it my ears or is it you? What did you say? I don't know. Yeah, but I don't get involved with any union stuff. I stay clear of that. I just follow the union contract.
I think, I'm not sure if I told her. But anyway.
But you can always leave her note on her
I'm
desk.
not. Look, I didn't think about
Well, if you see her will you see her Thursday? Like, does she have to have that before you're back? Like, before you're in the building again?
Hold it, I gotta speak.
Look up the
noise.
I know.
Look up, look up, look up.
Okay, any minute now. No.
You lost it. You lost your
False alarm.
space.
No.
Okay. Okay.
You never know.
You never know.
I do something with the heat back there because it's my name.
That's right. That's exactly right.
I can put my name on paper.
Okay.
She said I don't know what's.
Oh.
I said you don't have to. Everybody said,
Everybody knows your handwriting.
well, I don't have to.
Oh, well then, yeah. No.
It
It's
ain't
not
gonna-
anonymous. It's not anonymous.
You don't need your name. You don't. But they don't think that. No, I was gonna put my name. I have nothing to hide.
Right, right. You don't care.
It said author and I put my author. It said I had a comment.
Okay. That's fine.
Why would I put it?
Okay.
I do. Hi.
Okay. Well, you wrote it down and let's see what happens, right? We'll see. I hope so for you. I don't know what it is. Okay, good, good. All right.
See,
Really? Okay.
that I what you come back in that paper.
Mm-hmm. This is for next year, right? For next year. Okay, I know what you mean. Mhm. That's a good idea. Listen, there's no harm in asking for what you want, right? No harm if you don't ask, then you'll be upset because you never asked. So at least ask and see what the result is. Right? And so. That's all you can do. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's because it came into being so late. You know? You're gonna run out of fingers. You're gonna have to take off your shoes and count your toes.
That's true.
Please don't. Please don't. Keep your
I
shoes
can't,
on.
I don't have socks
Those
on.
are cute.
I don't have my socks on today.
Oh, well then really don't take the shoes off. Please.
No, I don't have no socks on. So you don't want me to take these off?
No, please don't. They're very cute.
Am I stuck in something?
No, it's okay.
Okay. No, I thought I was stuck in something.
So are those slip-ons or do you have to tie them?
Nope. What are they? No, I have to tie and then I have my
You do?
zipper.
Oh, okay.
No, you gotta tie them.
Because I thought maybe the tie was just
No.
a decoration. Thank you.
No. What's that on the floor? I know that wasn't there when I walked in.
Looks like a cracker. So maybe it was a cracker.
I know when I walked in, that wasn't there. I would have stepped on it and
Maybe
Somebody
somebody
must have
did.
done it
Somebody
around.
must have stepped on it walking around.
I have plenty of time. My snack is ready when I go home.
I figured this would be quick.
I got my
mean,
book.
you know.
What am I reading? One of Mike's got the picks.
Oh, one of the recommendations.
I picked one of
Nice,
his and I
nice.
picked Sue's.
You're doing a lot of
And
reading
he
this
picked
week.
God, I can't remember it. I just started it last night too.
What time did you start?
Liz gives me books to read. I got one of Mike's picks. I got Sue's picks. I don't know how many books I'm reading.
What time did you start reading last
Wait.
night?
Do you have a book pick?
No, I picked one because Sue's was empty and she was on vacation. So I put Angela's Ashes.
Okay.
I was sitting
I
on
got
reference. I
Mike,
just pulled one.
Sue's. Lynn doesn't have a pick, but she tells me, and I just finished The Yellow Wife, The House of Tea, and I can't remember what Mike picked.
Oh God, too.
No, I can't remember. It's like a mystery, so.
Oh.
And then I got Sue. I bet Melanie's picked 1001 White Woman or something.
Yes,
I read
yeah,
that
yeah.
one. Kristen picks you. I don't know.
YA. Does she
Sam
pick
too.
YA?
Yeah, Sam too. They pick.
Well, sometimes those are good.
Gabby
Some of
picks.
those are really good.
I didn't be any of Gabby's. No. Sue's Lucy cookbooks,
Yeah, she does
Books.
different. Yes.
flowers.
She does a lot of nonfiction.
Diane doesn't.
So you're reading through your vacation?
Was that?
You're reading through your vacation? Very nice. What is vacation? Your
Yeah,
eyes are gonna be tired tonight. You're not gonna want to read tonight.
I don't use it. Well, no, I still go to bed at the same time. This night I went 2:45. But I got up at 1.
How you do it? How you do it?
But I got up
1
at 1.
o'clock today.
Yeah. Now tonight I'll probably go 2:45, 2, because I want to do my
Gina.
bathroom tomorrow.
Joanne, I was on my way out to lunch when you got up.
I was going to do my bathroom today, but I said, nah, I'll do it tomorrow. So, Beverly doesn't, I don't like the way she
Very exciting plan.
doesn't, doesn't move anything to clean. She do the tub, but the walls are not attached to the tub, so she doesn't do the walls, she just do the tub. Without the walls that are not attached to the tub.
One thing at a time, that's all.
She do the sink, but she won't do the vanity.
Oh, is she cutie?
Onesies.
Yeah.
I remember my onesies. Oh, could you make her face? Could you blow the face up a little?
So it's just like her mom.
Okay. Now, who do you see in her?
Katie.
You see
Yeah,
Katie.
it's the same baby.
You see Katie.
Yeah, same baby.
Oh,
And she's a real smiley girl. She's very
Look at
happy, just like her mommy.
when she?
Yeah.
She's gonna have dark eyes, or are they gonna get lighter?
No, she has blue eyes.
Blue.
Yeah,
Blue.
she's got blue. Yeah, they're
God.
not, at this point, they're not gonna change. Let me show you. She
I
was,
want to take a hold,
she's cute.
and they have to live so far.
Here, she rolled over yesterday. She got pushed herself over. They're so excited. She's saying, what are you yelling about?
Well, she moved over.
Yeah, well, she's not even 3 months old.
I was
She
just
rolled
gonna
over.
ask you.
Yeah, she's 11 weeks.
But look at the hair she has.
She's cute. She's like,
Where'd you get the hair from?
Well, Katie had the same. Katie had black curly hair.
That's
She
why
had a
you're
lot
gonna get
more.
light.
I don't think so.
But
I
she's
think
got
that's
blue
it.
eyes?
She has blue eyes. It's her hair. It
Oh, now I can see the eyes better than I
darker.
could before. Yeah.
Got big eyes. She looks just like her mom.
Mary.
Exactly.
Just like
her mother.
Katie, when Katie was.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find a picture of Katie. with
Oh,
her.
Mary. Have you seen her lately?
Last week. Nope. Look at her. She smiles and she's such a baby.
Oh, isn't she? Katie?
Yeah.
Well, who else is gonna be? I knew that wasn't you. Oh, she's gotta be.
Look at her smile. It's like I hiccups all the time.
Oh, isn't she? Look at her. Oh. So what's it use a gift card for? What's she
She
get?
didn't tell. She didn't say yet.
She didn't
She's
say.
probably. Oh, this was me talking to her.
Hello. Oh.
She tries to talk to you.
She blew the bubble. She made a bubble. She's adorable. She is. Oh, she is. Little finger.
Yeah, she got really long fingers.
Look at those fingers. My God, she could be a piano player.
That's what I say.
Yes, look at
She'll be good on the computer. She'll be
Yeah.
typing on
Look
her
at the
phone.
fingers. Oh, Mary.
Oh, she's so cute. She's laughing at me.
She is. Hey, sweetie. Oh, isn't she?
Yeah, but she can scream crying too. She looks so cute.
Oh,
She screams when she wants.
Oh,
I thought
she had a hard day at work.
Yeah, she looks mad.
Yeah, she had a hard day at work.
Okay.
She went to school and
was a
she wasn't
cutie.
happy.
Yeah, exactly. She's too
Oh,
funny.
Mary.
She is too darn funny.
You gotta be you gotta be just over.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled with her. They're cute. Look at the bear. She's
Oh,
just so cute.
adorable.
Katie sent me
became a
pictures.
grandmother before you left this place. You know?
Look at this. That's the rash I had from the copy machine. You believe this?
Oh my
I took a picture like every day for the doctor. Yeah. And it got worse and worse and worse. It was really bad. No, she moved me instead of moving it. Well, that's okay. I'm not near it, so I don't care. You know? But that's how bad it got. It just was getting worse. And Pat was like, "You got to do something about this." Yeah. Like, it was making me itchy. I don't know. It seems that I think it might be like the toner is in the air kind of.
Yeah.
Like, and it just irritated. Maybe. I don't know. I never had an issue before, but I never had that there, you know. But it just kept getting worse and getting redder and redder.
Yeah,
and then on the weekends, it would kind of calm down a little bit, and I'd come back Monday morning, and I, feel, not okay, but it wasn't so bad. And then by Monday afternoon, great red. And I'd go home and Pat would be like, "What is going on? You have got to do something. You've got to say something." But now, see, it's better because I was off last week. Well, I did. I did ask. And but I was on vacation last week, so it calmed down. And then I came back for a couple of days. It started just a little blotchy, a little. I don't know. I hope not. Like he said, he's only in there 20 hours a week. When you're sitting there for 35, 40 hours a week.
Oh, right, because he's only right.
Yeah.
He's only right.
It's very different.
And if she is that way, he's that way.
Oh, it's me. I hope not. We'll see. Maybe it's just me, and I just can't tolerate it, and there's nothing I can do about it. As long as I don't have to deal with it every day, I'm happy. I mean, I'm still in there making coffee, so I imagine I will get like a little bit, but I'm not gonna. It won't be anything like that. That was terrible. My face was bright red.
That's when I saw it. I didn't know if you were breaking out.
No, and I never broke out in my entire life. I never had anything.
That was still there.
Yeah, it definitely was good. So anyway, that's behind me now. I'm in a different spot. I don't have to worry about it.
You want to see what I put on that?
Did you say you're spreading it every day, all day? Let me ask you, in the winter, is it hot in there, like stuffy? So you go from being hot in the summer because there's no air conditioning to being extra hot in the winter?
It's so big that I have to use the thing. That's how hot it is.
But do other people in your office
Yeah.
have a heater still? Do they use that space heater?
That heater does not.
No.
Nobody uses that heater anymore.
Oh, they don't. Okay. Well, Corey used to use it.
I know it's not that heater.
And I'm sitting in Corey's desk, so we went to go back there.
It's more, no, when winter comes, that's when I have to use the fan.
Okay.
But I can't because it makes one noise
And the dust.
and it blows all the annoying. People are trying to concentrate, and that thing is like,
Well, it's like white noise though, right? Wouldn't it help you concentrate and focus more? No, I'll just. What do I can do? But you need to be comfortable.
You're gonna be here this winter, you're gonna see. But Elizabeth is always cold, she said, in her coat.
Yeah, see, Cora used to have space heater because she was cold back there.
That's why they put the curtains here.
I don't get cold very much, very often. Really,
I don't know.
my feet get cold.
Yes,
The
yeah,
rest of them
yeah,
never get
yeah.
cold.
I don't know how anybody can be cold.
You can put the air conditioner on 50 degrees and I will be happy as can
She
be.
got the heat on at the end. She got the air conditioner on 65 in here. And when it comes, she got the heat on 65. Because Melissa doesn't do heat.
Oh,
So
right,
she
right,
keeps
she's cold. Well, you have to keep it cold because the kids germs.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons. I think that's the main reason. Because you got all these kids sneezing on each other, you want to kill the germs.
That's why we're back there taking whatever you can off. Come winter, wear less than you can.
Well, I dress the same as I do now. I always have a sweater.
Because you can't take it in. I try.
I will never do that, Joanne. I can guarantee you that will never happen.
I tried, but it didn't work. They
Please,
didn't give me anywhere.
please don't. I'm just getting used to my new office. Please don't do that.
You're gonna see the difference in there.
Oh. Well, there wasn't much air circulation in my other office here. There wasn't.
You go right there. In the winter.
Oh,
it's 20
yeah,
degrees.
it's cold. That'll wake you up. Yeah, it'll wake you up.
My lunch in the kitchen, where's you in? She's in the bathroom having lunch. Don't you serve up to 1 o'clock? No, that bathroom
Yeah, there's no heat.
in the summer
Yeah, in the summer it's cold.
and in the winter.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
What do you mean? It doesn't get hot in there in the winter? Because it's a small enclosed space. So if the heater's working, wouldn't it
I
get
don't-
hot in
Well,
there?
I'm not in it that really. How long are you in the bathroom?
You're in there for 2 minutes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. But it's the
summer
busiest
is
room
open
in the
there.
house. Busiest
Because
room
I have
in the house, in the library.
Because I'm sweating and I can't walk out with the.
Please, Joanne, for all of us, make sure you stay in there as long as you possibly need to make sure that you're fully dressed.
So
when you go
damn, because you
out.
can't pull your underwears up because you got sweat coming down.
Oh my God.
You know, you sweat in some places and you're I'm gonna come out with them underwear. What are you wearing? Oh, my underwear, you like that?
I'm gonna start crying.
What are we doing up there? Well, I can't put them up, so I figure I'll put them up here. This place, I'm telling you,
Please, don't do that.
every room in this building, it's either hot.
Right. It's
Or
all,
cold.
yeah, it's
You're not
no
on the same level.
consistency. No.
I watched the movie here.
I think by the circuit desk, it's okay. And I think by the reference desk, it's okay. Because you're in, like, the circuit desk has the door opening and shutting.
Yes,
It gets
yes.
a little bit cold, I think, in the winter, right? Because the door's open and shut. But I think the reference desk is pretty good over there because they have a nice area.
But when you put it, if you're putting a heater on,
Yeah.
and the door's
it's too
open,
cold.
it's all coming.
Yeah.
And between that and thermostat on 75,
Yeah.
you can't wear socks in the winter.
It should be
You
up
really
to
will.
5 anyway, because that's not good for the books.
I
You
can't
know,
wear
the
socks in the
humidity.
winter because
Why?
it's so hot. I can't wear. You're looking at my underwear on.
Are we sure people are coming back, or do they go home and we're just sitting?
You know, I have underwear on in this building. I try to wear.
I am never gonna ask you if you do or you
I try to
don't.
wear cotton underwear because they say they're cotton in the summer.
Right,
So I try to
well,
wear
that makes
cotton
sense, yeah, and t-shirts and stuff, yeah.
But it doesn't matter what you wear.
As long as you're wearing it, I don't care what's made out of.
I came that day for the,
WK,
and I
yeah.
spoke to him. He said the heat should be no higher than 70 in a public building,
Yeah,
and your air condition should not be above 70.
right.
My
Right, it
air
should not.
condition is 65. That's it. Mary touches it, she packs her bag. Okay? Her bag was packed already.
It's at
My
the door
heat
waiting for it.
is 65.
Oh, you keep it cold.
Because they said as long as it's warm for your pipes.
Yeah.
My pipes are insulated.
So you don't
I don't have to worry. Because they say drink
That's
the
good.
water.
Yeah, drink the water.
But I don't have to because all my pipes under the sinks are all insulated. And
That's
under my
great.
house,
That's
they're
great.
insulated. And I have my duct tape that you plug in that keeps all your pipes.
That's good.
And on top of that, they're all insulated. I don't have to worry about my pipes exploding.
That's
So
good.
he said 65 is fine. Your
Okay.
pipes will explode at 65. And my air conditioner is 65. I'm sorry.
So you just
I-
leave it at 65 degrees all year
And he
round.
said if it gets cold out, your air won't come on because you got
Right.
which I understand.
Yeah, makes
If
sense.
your heat's on 65 and it's 60 outside, yeah, your heat's gonna come on because it's colder outside than it is.
Right.
So your heat will come on. Because when I got my new air conditioner, I said, what temperature should it be on? He said, it depends on how you sweat. So I said, well, I,
I'm sure he'd love that.
he said 65, no lower than that, and no higher than 70. Because your electric bill.
That's good advice.
I said, don't worry about the electric bill. I need to sleep comfortably.
Yeah.
And he said the heat should not be above 70.
Yeah, because you have blankets
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all that. Yeah, you don't need it. I keep mine in the winter. I keep at night 60
Okay,
the heat, and during the day it's probably 60.
but so
And
you
then-
have it up and down.
No, I don't. I'm on one floor.
Oh, you on?
My house is a ranch.
Okay. So everything is,
Everything's
Okay.
one level, and
Okay.
yeah, and that works. 68 during the day, 60 at night, sometimes 59.
but see, you have more rooms than I have because I'm in a mobile home. So I have the kitchen.
We shut off the kids' rooms, the bedrooms, because they're not
Right,
there.
right,
When
right,
when
right,
they're
right,
coming
right,
home, I
right,
open
right,
them.
right, right, right.
They're gonna be overnight, but otherwise
I'm
I
only
close
heating up
those.
the kitchen, my living room, Beverly's room, the bedroom, and my room. I'm only heating up 5 rooms.
Right.
But the bedroom is,
Small, you know.
the kitchen is,
Mm.
the living room, Beverly's room, and my room. They're not big rooms.
Mm.
Comfortable, but not,
Nice, right?
you know,
Right.
Beverly's was big
Nice
enough to
size.
fit my mom and Beverly in the same
Oh,
room.
nice.
2 beds and 2 dressers.
Mhm.
My room was fine. It's big enough for all my junk.
All your collections.
Yeah, every room is,
That's nice.
and the heat only goes in, it doesn't
Right,
go up like you,
right,
it doesn't go
right.
down. It just,
Right.
that's it. So it's 60. I said, if you're cold, bundle up.
That's all. Yeah.
Or just take the suitcase and
Well, I
bye-bye.
think it's healthier for you to sleep at night if it's low.
I can't sleep when I'm,
No,
if I'm sweating, I can't.
no, but at least if you're cold, you could put up like another white blanket on or something.
Even at
It's
65,
comfortable.
I feel
Yeah.
like, gee, that's kind of high. But I know what you never know. The
No,
pipes,
no,
you
right,
don't
right,
know.
right.
They're insulated and duct tape. You're not quite sure if everything will
Just in case. Yeah, yeah,
one broken pipe in my house is,
yeah, you're done. Well, that's the
because
same
it won't
with
take one,
everybody. Yeah, yeah.
flood to destroy the whole,
That's right.
because once it starts in the kitchen, that's it. There's no, so as long as the pipes are fine, then Beverly and I could bundle.
You can
Because
sit
my
next
cat-
to her on the couch.
My kerosene was $7.99 a gallon this year.
Wow.
Now it went down to $5.99.
Really? It went down?
But I
Oh my
put,
gosh.
you know what I use in my tank? It holds 450 gallons.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And you need kerosene
Yeah.
to hit the mobile home because I asked if I
Is
could do something.
kerosene or propane?
No, propane is my heat, my cooking gas and hot water.
Okay.
The kerosene is for,
Heater.
because I asked for something cheaper. But she said mobile homes get heated with kerosene only.
Maybe it's the
You
material
can't
that's
use-
made out of.
So outside my house, I got the tank with the
Right.
pump and fill it up.
Yeah.
And the cooking gas and hot water shares one tank, and that's
Okay.
propane.
Okay.
That's kerosene is $6.99. That's higher than the kerosene.
Yeah, propane's more
That's-
expensive. But it's cheaper than oil.
That's I think that's
I think.
$7.99 a gallon that I pay. A gallon. But Beverly cooks once a month if you're lucky.
You're gonna have that full tank for a long time.
If you're lucky, she cooks. Well, I'm on a budget. So they come 4
Oh,
times a
that's
year.
nice.
They come 4 times
So
a
you
year.
don't have to call them, they just come.
Yeah,
and
they
do
come
it.
because
Oh,
I'm on
that's
the,
good.
yeah.
That's really
The
good.
same with my heat.
So you don't have to worry about
No.
it ever.
They come 4
Yeah,
times
yeah.
a year to fill up your, yeah. No, Beverly cooks once a month if you're
So
lucky.
you have natural
It's lucky.
gas, so.
Now Sunday she made me spaghetti. I thought it was a special day because she cooked me some.
Spaghetti.
I thought I was on my deathbed because she made me spaghetti and meatballs. I thought I was dying. Nobody told me. Here's your list meal. Enjoy. What's
Something
only
special.
it's only 2 of us, so we really don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. I'll pick up a salad on the way home, or the deli by us during the week has dinner specials for $8.99.
Really? That's pretty good.
From 5 to 7, Monday to Friday, and you have 2 things to choose from. And for the whole month of August, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's all the same.
Wow.
And then September is something different.
Really?
So $8.99.
Yeah, that's not bad.
I go there tomorrow. I'm
It's
going
cheaper than
tomorrow.
go grocery shopping.
Yeah,
and
tomorrow
buy
it's
whole
meatloaf,
food.
mashed potatoes, and vegetables.
That's very nice.
Or you could pick. There's 2 that you could pick from.
Do you make, like, a container and fill it up yourself, or do they
No,
give
no,
it
no,
to
no.
you?
They have the
They have
containers
it done already.
with the dividers,
That's really nice.
and then
That's
they give you a hard
convenient.
roll with butter,
Oh, that's
and it's
nice.
$8.99. I get the meatloaf on Tuesday. Beverly gets the pork chops. Friday we get the barbecue chicken. You get 3 chicken
Nice.
legs
Very nice.
with mashed potatoes
You made me hungry now.
and vegetables. Wednesday is some kind of pasta with meatballs. It's not big.
That's not bad
And
at
then you
all.
get a roll with,
Because if you had to go grocery shopping for all that food and then the time to cook
you
and
just,
all that,
you're picking it up, you're going
Yeah,
home,
yeah.
you're sitting there and you're eating it. No washing, no nothing.
you put it in the microwave or it's hot enough when
No,
you
it's
get
hot
home?
enough. It's hot enough. It's hot enough.
What is it, a deli that you go to?
Yeah, it's a deli.
Oh,
And every
Nice.
Monday to Friday from 5 to 7, they have dinner specials.
nice.
Yeah,
I used to like Angelo's next door. Remember he used to do
Yes.
like the takeout dinners? They were so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a deli. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have lunch specials from 12 to 2, and then they have dinner specials from 5 to 7. Not on
Nice.
weekends, just Monday to Friday. They open 5 in the morning. You see me go in
Really?
around 5 in the morning
Oh my god.
because they do breakfast, and they close 7. Trying to think
They
what
sound
tomorrow's
busy.
meatloaf. Today was. Oh, I didn't go today. I had
They're probably wondering what happened to you.
I picked up 2 salads. We had a salad. Stop and Shop have salads already made.
Yeah.
I just got
Good
that.
salad, nice
I
salad.
had my cheese in there and whatnot.
Nice,
But,
nice.
yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get my meatloaf.
I went to the Stop and
And
Shop
Friday is the chicken. You're not bad. You get 3 chicken legs.
That's a lot.
The
Yeah,
barbecue
that's
chicken
nice.
legs. Not bad. And then you get your potatoes and a vegetable.
Is it spicy barbecue sauce or is it like
$8.99.
regular?
They have brownies.
Any good? Good.
I never saw a brownie so like it.
Really?
The bottom.
They burn them?
I don't know.
Or is it crumbs? Do they make it like different so there's crumbs on the bottom?
The bottom was.
Just burnt.
Let me tell you.
Oh, that's too bad. I know you like your brownies.
I had to use a knife and I had to slice it like
You're
a
a,
woman.
you're a brownie connoisseur.
$3 for a brownie.
You're kidding. And then you had to cut the bottom off?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And there was no bigger than that.
Wow, thank you for waiting. Wow. Gave ideas here. Yes, please.
Can we leave the door open?
Get a hammer and a juice one.
There's a door stop right there.
Yeah, let's leave it open.
Yes.
All right,
It's cold in here.
Nice, nice.
Can we put that in the book
I
sale?
would like a vote to,
Adjourn.
Wait.
no,
To leave
executive session.
so that-
We did, we
Yeah,
voted in
it's
there
all-
That's right.
10:06.
10:06,
And-
okay.
What time are we resuming public session?
10:14?
10:09.
Ballywick? Amanda, you don't have anything to add on?
No.
Planning, public relations?
Nothing to add.
Nothing. Ad hoc committee has done nothing. We need to. Old business.
It's ongoing, probably should have gone under finance, but the audit is underway and is going smoothly.
Oh,
Thank
beautiful.
you, Mary, for
Beautiful.
all of her hard work.
Okay, new business. Good and welfare.
My daughter goes back to college
Back up
next
to
week.
new
Your
business.
daughter goes to college?
Yeah, next week.
Oh.
Can you
Oh,
back
good.
up to, we have to decide if we wanna have a trustee table for, the,
She's,
The
no,
yard
for
sale.
the yard sale. Or whatever.
I think it's always good if we can be there somehow.
Yeah.
Because we can at least,
You're talking
like
about
we did at the
23rd,
thing, give out
the
information about the
Joanne's-
library,
right.
you know. And I'd like to,
Just a
like,
general
I won't be available to participate,
When
but
is
I
it?
think it's a good
Well,
idea.
but I
September.
also, I also think that we should not try to sell CDs and books because Joanne is selling CDs.
No, I just thought we'd be there as like rah-rah
Well,
library.
no, we had a table last time.
You could still have an information table.
Yeah.
We should put the friends on it.
We should put the friends on.
Well, why not?
I like
Why
that.
not take turns doing a board member and a,
No,
and
we
a,
had- we
tr-
had
and
table
a friend?
everything that
And
was
do a
on the
combination.
table.
I like that idea. It's a good
You
idea.
tag team
All
shifts, that way
right.
it builds relationships with the friends between
Absolutely.
the board.
That's
Yeah.
the yard
Yeah,
sale, right?
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'll spend an hour, yeah.
All
I'll
right,
sign
let's
up
see if
for
I
it.
can get
I'll
the friends,
try to sign up for another.
Okay.
Sign up.
Not
What's
yet,
the
though.
date?
I
What's
can't.
Joanne?
September
What's the date?
23rd.
Well, but
I
it's
was
also,
The date of your sale, not September. All right, so that was old business.
I can't get my husband.
All right.
Well, sorry, was welfare was, my in-laws are leaving tomorrow, yay!
The Zoom is on. Zoom is-
First of all, this is our recorded session. We'll-
Hey, they live in South Carolina, that doesn't matter.
I'm telling you.
We'll wait till
All
the
right.
recording ends to tell you about
Can we
this.
have a call for adjournment?
I called you.
I said,
All in favor? All right.
What time?
9, I mean, 10,
10,
12.
12.
And that was Susan.